All right, everybody, how you all doing out there today? Wow, another great day. Listen, here's what I have going on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you all doing today? Let's see who's in the house. We've got so many lovely people watching the show. Yes, this is crazy going on right here. So listen, here's so I was watching this, so I started this call right here. It's been a while. I don't know how long ago. So anyways, I'm like, there's the time. Where's the time? 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 Where is the damn time? Right there, 9 a.m. in the morning, right? Right now it is 12:50. It is 12:50 right here. And this is the last chart I had right here. And I'm going to open this chart up. Let's see if we pop this open right here. Got it. I said the trend line is now the top side resistance here at 5,200. I said look at the 50 at the MA right here. The 128 MA worked as resistance at 4,700. We came up and tapped that. And let me just back up here. You can see all of everything I got in here. And then look, we're going to take a look. We're going to open this chart up again. What I said there it is. Look at the 128. It worked as resistance. And then you had this final capitulation drop here all the way down to the bottom. So, you know, I said, watch out, guys. This is ugly, right? Look at here. This is super important. Look at this. The 128 working as resistance. And then you can see in the major, in the full size chart, which I'll show you in a second, down, up, right? There it is, down, up, and then fall out one more time. Okay, and we're going to go over here, and then you see it had not dropped it. Let me pull this chart up right now. So here's the actual chart. Look at it. Broke through to the bottom side. We came all the way up. We broke through on the bottom side. So, right, so look. Oh, gosh damn it. Come here. Where you at? I lost it. Where'd it go? All right. Oh, here we go. Sorry, stupid. You can see that how we've broken through here to the bottom side. We came up, tested, and plunged right back through. There it is. There's the chart, clear as day. And I'd expected this. So what did the vamp do? Right? What did the vamp do? All right. The vamp added a short. Yay! This guy, the crowd goes wild anyways. There we are. Okay, so I did pull a short. And it was a perfect short, right? I said I added a short. Get walked out of my long trade right there. Hold on a second. Let me pull up my long trade. I'm sure I'm stomped out. Hold on a second. All right, sorry about that. Had to run and get my trades. I do not trade with my computer, needless to say. So let's see what we got. Wow, how about that? Another little good trade. Now, unfortunately, my trade I opened is a little small, but I did take out. Hold a second. Give me 1 second here. All right. And, whoo! My short trade, which is now, it's okay. I mean, I'm 39% up on it right now, so I'm 39% up on this trade. Right now, I will share it. Let me snicky snack it here. Hold on a second. Give me a second here. Let me. I gotta screenshot it then. Yep. And so now this is what I said. I said, look out, danger, danger, danger. And let's see, this is what I said. I'm all danger, danger, danger. I was warning everybody, and then sure enough, there it fell straight out on us. Okay, just took a total nosedive straight down. So we're gonna go back here. Now we came up, we came all the way up here, tested this out, came all the way up here, tested this out and just plunged down. Now, oh, we don't need this. I don't know what the hell that just came from. So now I'm watching this very carefully because now look at, we've broken through here, right? I said this is my must hold right here, right? The must hold, the 4160. We have shattered that, right? Now this has been tested twice. We pierced right through it. So came down once, came down twice, ripped right through it. There's just no buying volume. And I was warning everybody. I said, listen, there's just no commitment here, right? Right? I was watching. I said, watch this. I said, you guys got to watch this. I said, I'm waiting for a 1 to 4 candle reversal to the bottom, right? If we broke, right? If we stayed under the 4,600 line, it was just, there was no commitment. We just saw no buying volume there from anybody, right? So once again, another great trade made. And yeah, just another great trade made. Yes, and yeah, sorry guys, we are a closed group right now. We're only accepting members right now. If you're interested in getting in, please shoot me a message, right? You just got to shoot me a DM. Shoot me a DM on Twitter, and we'll respond. And also, I got some other guys. I got to make some of the other guys admins. Right, and I need some admins. Give me a second. I need some more admins here. Okay. All right. So now, listen, here is the issue. Here's what we're looking for here. Yeah. Not good. Right? Not good. Yeah. So, yeah, not good at all. Yeah. So, listen, we are, you know, on our target. There it is. I mean, this is what we'd expected. I never had arrows to the moon. These were all just retracements. Look, we couldn't even, we got up here. I got stomped out. I had my stop loss at what, $4,500. First one got stopped out. Second one got stopped out at 4,700. So I got taken out of this trade. I ended up with 1.25 BTC win. Got back into this trade at 4,600. So I reloaded this trade at 4,600, and I'm up one more time, doing good, right? Yeah. Burb posted his Twitter 3,600. Yeah, and I think 3,600 is our support, but I think our lower supports are going to be, and I wrote it right here, right? I'm going to be setting up some trades deep down here, right? So I put it in the chat, so it's actually over in the members area, which I will share with you guys. And I explain everything in here. Right, there you go. I'll be looking for longs, 3,000, 3,200, 3,600, right? And I go in and I explain everything in here, why those levels. So I picked all those levels out. They're not just made up levels, right? Those levels are there for a reason, okay? And this is exactly what, you know, there's a reason I pick all these levels. They have support, right? And we can breeze through that really quick. You know, here it is, your monthly 50 MA, okay? Let's go find it. There's your, look, there's your weekly 200. Your weekly 200 is at $3,100, $3,200. We just tested the trend line and we pierced it, right? And look, we pierced that trend line. Now, we have pierced that trend line in the past a couple times and bounced out. But listen, we just pierced that trend line. So this is kind of no bueno. Like, look at tick, 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 tick. Perfect. Bodies closed, tick, tick. Right? And then this goes all the way down here, right? This goes all the way down. Look at how perfect this works out. Tick, tick. So look at it, and then tick right there. So, I mean, there's a reason that this trend line is here, And there's a reason why this trend line works, okay? And there's a reason why I choose the targets that I choose, and I teach you, show you exactly what I'm doing, because I want all of you to be able to do as well as I'm doing, right? This is why I let my charts run 24/7. I share everything with you guys. You just get, I don't want anybody to get wrecked, right? So now we tested the trend line, smashed through this. Now let me show you the significance of this, all right? So we went through, where is that chart at? Where are you? Don't run from me. Come on, there it is, okay? Look at that. Tapped on the 786, right? You want to know what stopped us? The 786 stopped us. Stopped on the 0.786 USDT. Right, so it came down, tested the 786, right? So this is it. This is super. We're at a point right now where, and look at, there's a confluence line. This is the weekly. There's support right here. And then you go down here and look at, let's take a look. And why did Vamp say 3,000, right? Why am I saying 3,000? Well, if you come down here, this is your monthly time frame. Take a look at that right there. Now this can, tick a little bit up. But look at that. There's $2,900. So when you go back and you look at the targets, why I chose the targets I have, right? It is right, where are you at? Right here, 3,000. That's why I have 3,000 right there, right? 3,200, 3,600. So these are why I have my targets. Now, this is USDT, which of course is just garbage. Right, and if you're on MEX, we are trading USD. So we have already pierced this pretty hard. We're down to 4,000. We broke 4,000. We have literally come within $60 of 3K. Right, so the people who said we could never hit 3K, right? Right? The people who said we could never hit this, right? Hit 3K, right? This is it. Now, Capo, you guys know what I say. Listen, and you can't say that. You guys cannot say that because right? No one can say that because guess what? Guess what Vampy has? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Hold on, let me find it. All right, where's it? I pinned it. Where's it? How come I pinned it? Where'd it go? These are all old. I need the new pins. Where's the new pins? Where'd my new pins go? What happened to that? Where did that chart go? I thought I pinned it. No. 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 All right, let me find this chart. Okay. So the other day I got in trouble, right? The other day I got in trouble for posting this chart. Do you guys remember? Hold on. Now that's old, okay? This is old. Okay, now here's this chart, right? Does anybody know what this chart is? The chart of doom, right? The chart of doom, right? And this chart is very old, okay? This chart is very, very, very old, right? Look at the date on this chart, March 30th. This is when I created the chart of doom, okay? There's the chart of doom. All right, hold on. Oh, I got to make add moderator. Peak, I made you a moderator. So I made this chart of doom back in March. And this chart of doom shows the low level for the bottom of the bear run. And then it shows you exactly why and what will happen. So it tells you all of this. And listen, every single thing of these have started to happen. right? All of these things that I have called have started to happen, right? Every single thing, right? And now we are dropping down, and this is, listen, there, where's that arrow go, huh? Where's that arrow go, boys and girls? Listen, yeah, Peak I have. Peak has an original copy, right? And this tells you exactly what happens and exactly why and every single thing, right? And what I did is I posted this chart. I just put it on the chat the other day, and people are like, no! People freaked out. And I'm like, meh, you know, that's it, right? That's how this, you know, that's how this cookie crumbles. Is this was called back in March. I would like to see people's charts back in March who called the bottom, right? And I even have a chart back in February where I called the bottom, right? Here's my February chart. Let me pull my February chart up for you guys. Right? And this is just, it shouldn't be a surprise to anybody that we're here right now, okay? It shouldn't be a surprise. There were so many things that were telling us, right? Guys. Right, hold on a second. Okay, so I'm going to show you my very first chart I ever made. Okay, this is my very first chart I ever made where I had known that we were in a bullish diagonal wave. So if you count out what we are and what this looks like, and you count out the true pattern, we are actually in a bullish diagonal wave. Now we broke out right to the top side a little bit, but then we broke right back into this wave. But this is exactly what happened. We're in a bullish diagonal wave. You can't deny it. This is what we are. This is where we're at. And I even call this, look, this is someone else's chart, right? This is actually RMB's chart. So this is RMB's chart. You can see his name up here, right? Where's his name on here? There it is, RMB. This is RMB's chart. And you can see he said that we're going to the moon. See the wave 5 up here in the top corner? I said, no, we're going down. And this is my very first chart I ever made, February 25th, my first bearish chart. Once I started, remember, I didn't start charting, guys, until January 20. It was actually probably February 6th. I started trading January 25th, right? Right? So, oh, Tone is on again? Jesus Lord. How can I compete with that guy? I can't compete with Tone. All right, so we have now dropped and we're looking for a continuation drop lower. Okay, we always said relief bounce down, relief bounce down. And this is exactly what we said. There's nothing, I've never said this is, you know, and there's the FUD. There's new FUD out there. All this new FUD made it even worse. And I put that in there. When that new FUD came out, I instantly put this inside of the charts right here. So when I open that ADX long, right? Where is it at? Where's 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 it at? So when they put that FUD out, right? When we had the FUD, where'd the FUD go? Right, here it is. Listen, this FUD about Phoenix is really bad right here, right? Them rigging the criminal probes. This is really bad. And guess who called this kind of stuff? Right? I am telling you, I have known this is coming. Right? I have known this is coming. And it's, what did I say? And I've talked many times about the exchanges that I feel are going to go down. And I've said this over and over and over. Phoenix, Kraken, KuCoin. The top 3 targets, and of course Tether's on that list too, but that's Binance, right? I mean Bitfinex, right? And we've talked about that, and that's, you know, and that's exactly what I feel is coming out. Ben says, how do you gain so much knowledge in 10 months? Ben, you know what? That's part of being a vampire, buddy. I can't tell you the secrets. I'd have to kill you. So anyway, so that's, once you get bitten, Ben, once you come to the dark side, buddy, I will show you the ways of the dark side. So listen, came up, tested the trend line, right? I said this trend line is now resistance. The trend line worked perfectly on the USD chart, except for MEX. Somehow MEX's dumbass snapped me out of this. I had 2 layered shorts in here, and MEX wicked me out on this. I'm a little bit pissed about that on my second. I had layered stop losses. Otherwise, right now, my short, which I still have a short open right now, my short would be almost 2 Bitcoin right now for my short, right? It'd be like a 2 Bitcoin short. Yeah. Yeah, that depends on how cute you are, how much I charge for the bites. All right. Loving it. So, all right, so let's go. We're going to breeze through the charts as quickly as we possibly can. Chalk and money flow. Now, look, we did get a pullback right here. So we got a little bit of pullback on the chalk and money flow. Coinbase, looking good. This candle's still bearish. We have a bearish candle. This was trying to be bullish, right? We had a little bit of attempt to make a bullish candle here. Now we are going to be closing this candle out very soon. Look, we're 3 hours out from closing this candle down. If this candle does close out down here low, this candle is going to close out very, very bearish. In order for me to go bullish on this candle's got to pull all the way back up here to 66,700. All right, so I'm going to put that on here. All right, for me to look for the higher dump areas, this to close the daily above 4,600, right? 4,600 ish. We'll call it ish. Okay. So this has got to really pull back up. Now it's got 3 hours. It can do it. It can pull this back up, right? But we're actually we're looking here, right? And I would love to go up one more time and to load. So the absolute bottom I'm calling for a bounce, a really good bounce, is 3,000, 3,200, and 3,600, and it tells it all on this chart right here, right? I said I'm going to set trades down here, right? So I'm doing 3,600, 3,200, and 3K, and there's reasons why. The weekly 200 MA is at 3,200, the monthly 50 MA is at 3,000, and then this is kind of your last support area in here before you hit this void. So this is a void, right? Taking out this void brings 2,800 into play. But I will be playing a bounce here. I'm gonna play a freaking bounce here. Okay, listen, we've wicked through here. We wicked through here, and there's just no buying volume. People just are not holding. We do have to take a look at Tether really quick. So let's go back. I want to pull up our Tether chart. Tether did pull back in a kind of a propeller style candle. So Tether's there. Yeah, look, so we broke this area, pulling back up, trying to hold. This is Coinbase. Coinbase is doing its damnedest. That's damnedest right here. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that inverted hammer. Really nice inverted hammer right there. That just completely fell out, right? That's looks like a fakey pin bar actually. Okay, so fell out. Now we're just going to have to watch this. Look at this candle combo setup that we have right here. Okay, now I'd warned everybody. I said you got to be really careful. We all have to be really careful chasing this thing. Okay, you got to be real careful. But I am more bearish than bullish on this. And now that we've just pierced that newer low, the 4 hour, throwing up a nice reversal candle. Look at how screwed up this is. Listen, this is bearish continuation right here. All this is bearish. This candle right here still has got 3 hours left in it. Look at all the volume in this candle, right? Look at all the volume inside of that candle right there. That's just crazy, right? You got a ton of volume, right? There's trying to buy this back up. Look at the volume climbing up. This is bearish volume. Now this thing can keep climbing and then just fall back out one more time. I did get in my short up here at 4,600. So I would just be looking. There's nothing that says I am still looking. I'm not taking my arrows down. Right? I'm not going to remove my arrows. I'm not changing anything. If this thing wants to bounce, that's fine. Just go ahead and bounce. Right? I'm going to let you go ahead and bounce, but I know there's limited upside because we just lost out now to the downside. We broke a very critical support on the downside. All right, XBT, MACD, RSI. Look at this bouncing off. So, this is a bearish bounce here. Look, we're bouncing up on this RSI. And our price actually just fell out, right? So we bounced up. This actually pulled way back. This wick was way up here. This wick just pulled way back here. This wick is insane right here. Still bearish. ADX daily. This is Phoenix. You see on the Phoenix chart, we have pierced the ADX. It is not rolling back up. I'm watching this closely. We are on this support. This is a V bottom support right here. Right, there's a V bottom support. We are in the bounce area. Peeps, we are in the bounce area. No ifs, ands, or buts, okay? Still on the support. AV bounce. So we're on the support here on Phoenix of a V bounce, right? This is a V bounce right here. This is a 1. Now this 2, there was a 2, there was a 2. So this was a bearish bounce, up, down, lower, right? Look at this, down, up, lower, okay? I'm looking for this to still break through right here, which I can't believe it didn't on this last fall. Here's our Bitstamp. So take a look at our Bitstamp. Now our Bitstamp ripped through here, right? Our Bitstamp completely ripped through. So this is looking like a 2 for sure, right? So here's your 1 V bottom, 1 V bottom, and then here's your 2, right? Down, up, down. So this tells me we're going to come down, we're going to go up, and we're going to go down again on this chart. That's exactly what this chart's telling me, is we still have one more leg down. Okay, this chart says we have one more leg down right here. So this is now a 2. Actually, I'm going to delete that, cancel. So this is now a 2. And looking for one more leg down, then a bounce, right? So this right here is what I'm still thinking. One more leg down, then a bounce, right? And let's go down here, right? And maybe just come down a little bit, right? Come down a little bit right there, and then go up. Right, then go down, then go up. Right, something like this. 1, 2, 3, out. Right, and then this could probably be a little bit higher right here. It's probably going to be a little bit higher. Okay. Yeah, 8K. Oosh. I mean, there's just no way to get to 8K. You know, December. I'm telling you guys, we have time. We have time, right? We definitely have time, right? One more, so maybe down a little, right? Then up a little, right? Then down to the target. Right, we're so close. Look at this. I mean, 36 to, there you go. Right, something just like this. Down a little, up a little, down a little. Then we get our bounce. then get a really nice strong bounce out of this, something like that, you know, just get something like that out of here for December, right? And then unfortunately we're going to have to come back down and test one more time, right? And I think something like this is what, you know, we could, now this might, you know, pull up something like this. And or we could just drop straight down right now to 3,600, 3,200, and then wick our way out of this baby and just go boop, right? Just get out of that, right? Yeah, back just got postponed. What else? Okay. This is a 2. So, looking for a small retrace, then lower, then bounce. Okay. USD, EDX. All right. So this is, you know, that's what I think. No back till, oh yeah, no back till possibly January. And then you've got, they just postponed the ETFs now all the way till next year. All right, there's 3,100. Once again, this is your weekly chart, right? This is Bitstamp. So, you know, this is another reason for your targets. Your weekly, look, your weekly is crossed. This blue line just needs to get down here to find baby bull Jesus, right? And it can happen fast. Look, this thing is coming down super fast. So there's our weekly. Okay. Weekly ADX above. And this looks like it is headed to find baby bull Jesus soon. And that could equal days or weeks, right? I mean, we literally could be talking weeks to find baby bull Jesus right now, okay? I mean, we have plummeted drastically right here. Okay, we've drastically plummeted here. Okay, we just need one more. But, you know, now you come over here and this tells me up, down, up, right? And so you got to get up, down, up now because of this. This tells me we got an up, down, up. All right? There's that. All right, so the ADX daily down, up, down, then bounce. Yeah. All right. What do I got over there? 6 hour. Still haven't broken through. Nothing has changed on the HV chart. Longs have just taken a complete. I just don't understand this whole longs thing. I don't get this damn chart. I'm sorry, people. I don't understand this chart. But when I look at this chart looks exactly the same to me, right? Look at this little peak right here. This little peak right there. Right? I mean, look at this little peak here, that little peak there. Then you get this last fall down, up and down, right? I mean, this thing is looking like it's going to do the same thing, right? Up and then down and then up. And this is why I still think it's the same thing. Look, your shorts are going into the oversold category, right? So listen, we did not, I mean, maybe we just had a long squeeze. I don't know. I don't know what this was. I don't know what the hell this was right here, okay? But this is exactly what I think is playing out right here. And it's going to be really hard for me to, I mean, scoop done. Let's try to, I mean, can I draw this thing out? I don't think I can draw it out. It's going to be tough. Let's see if I can draw this thing out. There it is. I mean, you know, maybe down, up, down, and then up, right? Something like this. Right, because this is price right here. Change the color of that. We'll make it like this. Right down a little bit, maybe up, and the other option would be, right, definitely more of a down, and then it up, and then it down, and then an up. So something like this. All right, shorts. Shorts running like crazy to the RSI. I mean, I don't understand how these longs just all of a sudden fell out of the sky. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get how these longs just all... Yeah, but the longs were already dropping. It was crazy. The longs are already dropping. I don't understand it. Nothing. Just getting a bounce. Now, we are getting this bounce off the 786. So this would be completely expected. Bounce off the 0.786. Right? Oh, got it. Peak says we had a... Ryan says we had a liquidation. Solid liquidations. All right. All right. Hey, guys, Ryan and Peak, did you guys have a chance... did you guys have a chance to see if any big orders went in? Peak, I don't see I see Yelp's chart. I see Yelp's chart. I see Yelp's chart. I don't see RMB's. I'm looking for RMB's chart. I don't see his chart, Peak. I'm looking for one of the guys' charts. All right. Okay. RSI just deep. It just keeps going deep. Still not at the bottom. We're still clearly not at the bottom here. We've pretty much snatched through every resistance. You only have a couple of small resistances below, and then you've got really a deep. Oh, he put it in Discord. Got it. RMB's just the one I was making fun of his chart. So this was RMB's chart right here. This is RMB's chart. Crypto Warrior. This is Crypto Warrior's chart right here that I corrected for him, but it's okay. He's learned. All right, it's in alt or beast charts. Beast charts. Beast charts. Let's go find it. Look at Peak, man. You're a beast, Peak. I don't see it here. I will put it in Discord. Okay, he's going to drop it in here for us, so we'll be able to take a look at it. All right, and let's go to the next chart. Sorry, guys. I apologize for that. Just trying to get as much information as everybody as we possibly can. Okay, so listen, we have two trend lines. I added this trend line right here, which just got snapped. So we were wicked here. This just wicked out lower than this. Look good. Take a look at this. Right? I mean, look at how, boom, look at the money on that. Close, close, close. Right? And it closed right on it. Just very nice. You see the support right there. Right? Really good support. This is a weekly chart. see if we can get the same thing over here with something to work out here. Yeah, look, same thing, right? Just a little bit higher, but really close. Close, close, and then just a bunch of wick action, but came into that area. That looks good. Listen, this is still much deeper over here. But we're literally, did we go? Let's take a look at scroll. Sorry guys, I got scroll. Oh yeah, look at scrolls looking good. I wonder if that's because of ETH. Nope, ETH is still dying, so scroll did go up. And I will share with you guys, I've got another project I'm looking at right now. I'll share to you when we get a little closer. Okay, so we did hit support right there. So we came down and hit this historical support. And the next support level below, right, on the weekly, all right, there goes peak. I think I can just hear him. He just popped in right here. Boom. And boom. So there we go. So there's my 36. And look, there's my 36. There's my 32. And there's my 3 grand, right? So these are my orders, right? So I'm going to scoop up a little. Vamp, 20%. Actually, I'm going to do a 10% hold BTC. Right, so I'm going to ladder my trades just like this. Okay. So that's exactly what I'm going to do right there. Now, the next level down below that to hold is 2,800. I'm going to play that right there. All right, so this will be my deep target right here. Okay, and I'll do this on USD because this is where I'm at. Okay, and then we got one more. I'm going to plop this one in here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do so 3.2K. 6K. So I'm going to play these as bounces right here. So I'm going to play these for a bounce, and then I'll reshort, right? And then short when needed. When ready. Okay, so you're looking down, tick, tick, and I'm just going to play a smaller percentage here. Right, so buy, bounce. Right, bounce, and then this would be my anything down here, right? Talking anything 2,500 to 2,250. Yeek. All right, and this can even bounce up a little and then come down. Hey Tiger, hey Mo, how you guys doing today? 4,100. I mean, we can get a bounce. We could possibly see a bounce, but I think we're going to go a little bit lower, even if we bounce, because we're close to a bounce here, right? Like, we know we're close to a bounce. Right? Like, we know we're close to a bounce. So even if we get like a little bit of a bounce, you know, here, we still would go like this and like this. Right, so ding, 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 you know, come down here, scoop around, and then you're going to have to make up your mind again right here, right? Because you're going to come right back up into this confluence here. You know, how far will this bounce up? Oops. Oh, God. Okay, well, they just put up a new chart. Hold on a second. All right, so here's RMB's chart. Let's take a look at what he's got. 1847 low, 1847 low, right? Yep. I mean, he's got a little bit lower down there, 1847. So I've got them the weekly. I've got 1900. So, all right, but we're gonna scoop this out here. Right then, anything below that is just capitulation, right? So we don't want to talk about that. Yeah, but I think we're going to come down. See this big wick right here? See that wick? Boom, right? I think we're going to do very similar to that big wick. Come down and then boom, bounce off. Right? Look where this started. This started way up here and then just fell all the way out down here. I think we can do the same thing. Just fall all the way out down here. Stay inside this trend line right here. And right. Oh, there's our R&B. I said I share your whole chart from February live. That's R&B right here. This is R&B. Alt master. Alt master. Definitely an alt master. All right, let's see. So so we already know that MACD, histogram, first roll, RSI super deep, bearish cross. Yeah, so there's just this got to just bink around down here a little bit. So we're just gonna bink around. Okay, so there we go. There it is, and I just totally screwed up my whole chart. All right, let's just get rid of all this. Dunk, 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 dunk. All right. All right, everybody, and final chart. So there's that. Now there's no MAs below this. That's why I think 3,200 is also good. 32 and 33,000, great. All right, and there we go. Now breaking below this trend line. Also, okay, losing the trend line is easy for me to all right, what do we got here? Back accumulating. Yeah. AJC. Yeah, back is not so back does not oh, I want to go to my VPVR chart too. Let's go to our VPVR. This is my VPVR chart. Let's see what we got. So see 2,700. See down here. I mean, you got a lot of. See that? See all this buying power that ran in right here. So you see all this. This is this buying power in here. You see all this. I mean, this is a really hardcore, heavy buying power. You go below this, and now you run into you know, you run into there. This is, you know, super heavy, but you see all this buying power right here. There's a lot. This is like insane buying power. So use this to compare the price target chart. So what I'll do is watch. I'm going to do this for you guys. Watch this. So I'm going to take this, peel off. Okay, give me a second. We go here. Right, then I'm going to go here. See if I can line this up. All right, so now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show you the levels that we have over here, okay? So the level, so you see this 2,800. All right, let me stretch this baby out a little bit more too for you. Okay. So you see the 2,800 to 2,200 right there, right? And look, 2,500 and 1,900. So there's 1,900. So yeah, 2,200 is your buying volume, but there's, look, this is where this got bucked back up right here. 1912. So there's 1912 where that all got soaked back up. So 19 is right here. So this falls into a void. Yeah, you don't want to go down to 19. He's right. You want to hold this baby at 22. So we'll slide that up right there. I would go right there. Right, that puts you in the 2K range. Still a little tight. Yeah, where's the 22? God, there's the 22. Eek. I'm going to leave this down right here, though, okay? I'm going to leave that down there at 1900. Even though this is a void, and I don't like that void, I still feel you have a lot of support right above there. All right, then let's go up, right? So let's move our way up. See, so there's 3,000 right here. 3,000 has nothing. Just nothing, but there's 2,800 right there. See, there's my 2,800 line. See, nice support. You go back historically, you got some nice support there, right there at 2,800. So really good. Come down, bounce off the 2,800. This is a void though. So you do have this void. So that's why I think you're going to fall through this void, right? There's 3,600. There's no buying power in there. There's 3,200. There's nothing. And then boom, there's 2,800 bucks, right? So we're going to have to go 3K to 2,800. And then right there, 2,800 bucks. It's like, bam, right? You get this bounce right here. I think we get a big bounce out of here first, guys. I don't think we go all the way down here. Not now. No, we're not now. I think we come down, we get a bounce. Either we're going to get a bounce up in here, 36, 32. We're going to get a big bounce in here somewhere. And then, see, look at where we're at right now. See these two big volume bars? Like, we're having a problem getting through these two big volume bars right here. We just can't get through them, right? And this is the power. People had a lot of purchasing. They had a lot of Bitcoin back then. You know, there's a lot of buying and selling, and people are holding from back then, and now they're just, you know, they're deciding whether they want to liquidate their coins or not. And these people are just about to lose, and this is going to fall out. So, you know, you've got this. This is why this is holding, and this is the same reason I think this area will hold right here. I think will come down. This is why I'll just snatch up little pieces. So I don't want to miss the bounce either, because I think the bounce is going to be super strong like this. See this bounce right here? Right? And I think this V bottom, is going to be the same thing we get right here. Right? I think we're going to get a repeat of this V bottom right there. Nope, I'm going to do this. Let me get this real quick. Okay. So when was that? That was like no, October. I don't know. So Patricio's saying, how high will the bounce be? I don't know. I don't know, but I'll tell you, you go from 28, 3,200 in here, and you get a bounce to 4,200 even, 5K. Look at the bounce here. Boom to here, right? So it's a pretty good level. So what we would do is we're going to leave that right there, but I would stretch this across to here now, right? So great resistance. So, you can pull this possibly. Now this trend line is good right here. That trend line is good, but maybe you go to this trend line. Maybe you go to this trend line right here, and I'm going to pull this trend line down just like this. Right? I'm going to pull this trend line down like this, and I know this chart's getting all Frenched up, right? I apologize for this, but oh, come on. Right? And then come down. And then you're going to double test, right? And this is really where the pudding is going to be. Do you come down here? And then this is where it'll be decided, right here, right? And then this is where it'll be decided, right in here. And there's no difference, right? Right now, needs to be decided right here and right here, right? So you need to get all the way back up here and break to the upside of this, right? And you've got this confluence now right above you. Your volume. Look at the volume. This is weekly volume. We just talked about this in our streams. We've talked about this over and over and over again. Guys, I've said this over and over and over again. And let me pull this out right here. Right? Sorry for screwing up this chart. Okay. Oh. It's not. All right. So we talked about this over and over and over, and I think it was this. Is it this chart? Is it this one? It's got the volume. There it is. There it is. There it is. So take a look. So this is what I've said over and over and over again, right? See the volume here, right? Look at the volume. Bearish volume. I've said this over and over and over. Where is the bearish volume? We haven't had bearish volume. I've said this. I've said this. I've said this, right? That this is exactly what we needed. We needed to dump like this. We needed a rising bearish volume in order to get this final bear run. See this? Now we're finally getting it. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add this. This is what I've been asking for. And for the people who've been following me and been watching my videos, you guys know this is exactly, there it is. This is what we wanted. Right? Boom, boom, boom. There, we needed to get, we've never had it. We've never had rising bear volume. Look, Yeah, you got a little bit right there, a little bit of rising bear volume right there, but like nothing like this. Look at this. That's our bearish run, right? Down. Look at that bearish run. We just have never had that, and this is the first time we're getting back-to-back weeks on it. And this week, by far, it's already, oh, Jesus Christ, it's already, what is it? What is today? Today is Tuesday, and look at the bear volume we have right here, Tuesday. Okay, but listen, this wick can go all the way, pound all the way down here, right? Get all the way down here, and then we could finish the week off down here, or it could just come down here and then bam, just rock it out, right? Give us like this. See, look, this, rock it like this, and then bam, shoot the next candle. See this V bottom candle right here? Right, this V bottom, right? I think we get this V bottom. Yeah, we're gonna do all right, is it gonna be this one or is it gonna be this one? Don't know which one it's gonna be right here. See, I don't know if it's this one or it's this one. So the question is, which one is it? Come down, retest, dump one more time, right? Right? Down, up, down, right? Down, up, yeah. Let's just do this. Right? How about that? Man, I don't even know if I want to put this up here right now. But that's how this kind of plays. And it might just be, this might just be it. You might just come boom. And then I'm just going to not put this one right now. So I still feel this thing will come down into here. There you go. Down and then up. Whew. All right. There we go. So we're good. And now this is, so, what do you do here, right? What do you do here? It's a good question, right? I would say you wait to break the wedge, right? I would say you wait to break the wedge, right? So the best thing to do right here is wait for this to break this wedge, close below the wedge. Second you get below this wedge and you close below this wedge, or, well, this is the weekly, that's the problem. So the second you break below this wedge, even on a daily time frame, you just pull this baby back to the daily. You get down to close this daily wick out right here. You close that daily out underneath this wedge line. Then you're gonna have to just jump, right? You're gonna have to take a leap of faith and run this baby down. Or the good thing too is just you know, is just wait and catch the bounces, right? You can catch the bounces, you can catch the dips here, right? But even a run up, look, there's your run up right there. Your run up is you're maxing out. There's your topside trend line. Okay, there it is. There's your topside trend line. You've got a lot of resistance right there at 4,700, and then you've got a lot of resistance at 5,100. Still, this thing comes back up here, 5,200, and I will be, there's the top. So yeah, I will be shorting the bejesus out of this thing back down, right? The issue is, here's your, you've got this, you've still got this death cross, so you just got to watch that death cross, right? Don't forget about the weekly death cross. 7 MA, 100 MA. All right, and for me and all of us over here at Until 1 Mil, we'd like to say thank you guys all so much. We really appreciate all of you being here, right? Like, super appreciate you guys being here, okay? And you know, and that's this, you know, really want to thank you guys all so much to be here. It's my pleasure really to help you, and it's my pleasure to have all of you here. I really want to say thank you. Please, all I could ever ask from you guys and is just do me one favor, just share something. Give me a shout out on Twitter. It's the least I can ask. Please just give me a shout out on Twitter, right? Listen, just saving one trader at a time is huge for crypto, right? The more people that we can save out there from losing their butt on other people's bad TA or just not knowing how to trade is one more person we'll have to help put money back into this market that's going to help all of us to take this market on the bull run that it needs. All right, that we all deserve for hanging in here and really just being champs through this bear market. We really don't have that much longer to go. I don't care if we drop down. It doesn't matter how low we drop down. We can go all the way down to $1,000. I'm fine with that. You know, that's just going to make it that much more of a value for all of us to buy back in for this to take off. We're all going to be there to find that Google, that Facebook, that Amazon. It's going to be us who finds that, right? We're going to be the eyes on the ground that finds that one token that just goes to the moon and gets all of us those nice comfy Lambos, helps us move out of our mom's garage, and buys us all those nice exotic dancers that we can marry for 2 to 3 years, and then she can take half of our crypto, or at least our altcoins, and then just wreck our lives much harder than crypto could ever possibly do. So remember that. Love thy crypto, not thy dancer. For the Vamp, that's my last word of wisdom to all of you. And I am out.